In the world of tennis, they stood on opposite ends of personality and style. Andre Agassi, the fiery rebel who played with his heart on fire, and Steffi Graf, the quiet conqueror whose grace spoke louder than words. No one could have imagined that these two legends, with such different souls, would one day find a love so pure that it would outlast their trophies, their fame, and even time itself. This is not just a story about tennis, it's a story about love, redemption, and two hearts finding home in each other. Long before their paths crossed, both were already shaping tennis history in their own ways. Andre Agassi was the sport's rock star, with his wild hair, neon outfits, and an attitude that screamed rebellion. He was charismatic, unpredictable, and passionate. Fans adored him, critics doubted him, and opponents feared him. But behind that fearless face was a man often at war with himself. He later confessed in his autobiography that much of his early success came from a place of confusion and loneliness. On the other hand, Steffi Graf was the symbol of perfection. Disciplined, focused, and graceful, she dominated women's tennis with quiet authority. By the time she was in her 20s, she had already achieved what most players could only dream of: multiple Grand Slams, an Olympic gold, and the respect of the entire tennis world. While Andre was chaos, Steffi was calm. While he sought freedom, she embodied control. They were in every way opposites. But as life often shows us, opposites attract in the most unexpected ways. The year was 1992. Both Agassi and Graf were at Wimbledon, the temple of tennis. That summer, destiny decided to plant the first seed of their love story. Agassi, then 22, was secretly infatuated with Steffi. He admired her elegance, her focus, and her aura. In his own words, he said, "I watched her play, and I couldn't take my eyes off her." That same year, both won the Wimbledon singles titles, Andre defeating Goran Ivanisevic in a thrilling 5-set final, and Steffi triumphing over Monica Seles. In the winner's photo session, Andre wished to speak to her, but nerves got the better of him. He would later write, "I was too shy. I told myself, one day I'll get to know her." But that one day would take almost a decade to arrive. The years that followed were filled with highs and heartbreaks. Agassi's career took a downward spiral. He struggled with injuries, form, and personal turmoil. He married actress Brooke Shields in 1997, a relationship that the media loved, but his heart never truly did. He was living the dream of others, not his own. Meanwhile, Steffi continued her remarkable career. She remained private, focused, and deeply attached to her family. Her father's legal troubles brought her immense stress, but her strength and silence carried her through it. Both were walking their own difficult journeys, unaware that fate was quietly leading them toward each other. In 1999, life brought them together once again. Both were nearing the end of their careers, veterans of the sport, wiser and calmer. They started spending time together during tournaments, practicing, talking, laughing. For the first time, they connected not as rivals or celebrities, but as two human beings who had seen both the glory and the pain that life can bring. Their bond grew naturally. No headlines, no drama, just warmth and understanding.
Andre once said, "She made me feel grounded. She saw me, not the player, not the fame, just me."
It was as if they both recognized something familiar in each other's eyes, the desire to live a simple, real, and peaceful life. By 2000, both had retired from professional tennis. In each other, they found what years of fame and competition could never give them: stillness. Agassi's wild spirit finally found rest, and Steffi's reserved heart finally opened. Their relationship was private, genuine, and filled with laughter. On October 22, 2001, under the clear Arizona sky, they got married in an intimate ceremony at their home. Just the two of them and their mothers. No reporters, no grand guests, no cameras. It was the truest form of love. Quiet, honest, and deeply personal. Later, when asked about it, Agassi said with a smile,
"I knew I was marrying the woman I'd been waiting for all my life."
Today, they live a peaceful life away from the limelight in Las Vegas. They are parents to 2 children, Jaden and Jazz, who have grown up far from the pressure of fame. Both Andre and Steffi dedicate much of their time to philanthropy. Agassi runs the Andre Agassi Foundation for Education, while Graf works through Children for Tomorrow, helping traumatized children around the world. In interviews, their humility and mutual respect are striking. They rarely talk about their relationship, but when they do, it's always with admiration.
We both came from different directions, but we found our way to each other.
She's the anchor that keeps me from drifting.
In 2025, they completed 24 years of togetherness. In a world where celebrity marriages often fade as quickly as they begin, theirs stands as a shining exception. They don't flaunt their relationship. They live it. Their story isn't about grand gestures or public romance. It's about quiet strength, shared laughter, and the peace of truly being understood. Their love has outlasted the noise, the cameras, and the spotlight, because real love doesn't need an audience. It only needs 2 hearts that refuse to give up on each other.
Steffi is the best decision I ever made.
And perhaps that's the most beautiful line in their story. A reminder that sometimes the greatest victories aren't won on the court, but in the heart. Steffi Graf and Andre Agassi. 2 champions, 2 opposites, one incredible love story. A love written not by destiny, but by choice, patience, and faith in each other. They came. They conquered. And when the applause faded, they found love. And maybe that's what true champions do. They win where it matters the most. If you liked this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring tales from the world of sports and beyond.
To introduce the person that has changed my life, I realize the words have yet to be invented that are large enough, colorful enough, or true enough to express the heart and soul of this woman that I love, Stephanie. I wonder what can I possibly say to do justice to the way you've lived your life and the lives that you've changed.